Hey y'all, welcome back to No Catchy Name. This is episode number 3. I'm Ella. I'm just going to hop right in with finished objects. I'm also going to insert real fast that I've tried filming this like 3 times and it's messed up on my phone every time. So now I'm using just a handheld camera and hopefully that it'll look okay and work this time. My first finished object this week is this cute little doll amigurumi. This is off of the TV show on Hulu called The Handmaid's Tale. It's based off of a book, and I really liked it. I binge watched it, and this is made with just red heart scraps. I'm pretty sure that's all it is. A little bit of fiber fill, but it's a good show, but it's, you know, it's an adult show, so definitely don't watch it if you don't like violent scenes or bad words. But it is a pattern by Rhonda Wingo, and it's a free pattern, and I'll link it below. But I just thought she was really cute, and I love the show. This is June, the main character. I plan on making more of these that look like the other characters, and I have some ideas about how to make this pattern into a boy to make her husband Luke, hopefully. My second finished object is something that I mentioned last time, which is a grocery sack holder. It's really big, kind of hard to get it on there. It's also made with red heart scraps, and it turned out way bigger than I thought it was going to be, but let's get the pattern here. It's called the Gem Bag, G-E-M. I'll link it below too. It's a free pattern from Dawn McIntyre. When I wanted to make one of these holders, I just I want to say Googled. I ravelry searched grocery bag holders or something like that, and this was just one of them that I thought was pretty. And it looked a lot smaller, but it's actually it's really long and really wide. It holds a lot of bags. I really like it. I'm definitely going to save that pattern to make more of them. My last finished object isn't 100% finished. I'm done with the crocheting part. And you have to weave in one more end, and then I gotta find buttons for them. But they are the crocodile stitch baby booties that I made for the fair. I had one done last week, and now I got the second one done. I think they're really cute. I'm not sure what kind of buttons, what color of buttons to get, whether white or black or some kind of mix of these other colors. And that was made with Red Heart with Love. Oh, I left the label. Red Heart with Love Painted Canyon. And it is a paid-for pattern by Bonita Patterns, which I think that's a blog. But it's called the Dragon Slippers Crocodile Stitch Booties. I would hold it up so you can see it, but I can't see me, so I can't tell if it's focusing. But it'll be linked below. And okay, that's all my finished objects, so now I'm going to move on to works in progress, which I think, yeah, I only have 2 started. The first one is for the fair also, and it is a pattern called Santa's Reindeer Sample Scarf by Heidi Yates, which I love Heidi Yates. She's the owner of Snappy Tots, and I love all her patterns because they're all very bright and colorful, and I don't know, they're just happy patterns. But I got the first side of the scarf done, which is, I think, 5 of the reindeer. Not their faces, but just the base. Each reindeer head has a different stitch pattern repeat, so the texture is different. It's really neat. I did change this one, because the pattern repeat that it was, for some reason I just had an impossible time getting it right. Every time I did it, it came up short. So I just took the pattern repeat from the first one and copied it up there. That's the first side of the scarf with 5 of the reindeer. And then yesterday I don't have any of the ends tied in, and it's attached. I started on the other side, which is Santa Claus's head. And there'll also be 4 more reindeer. All I have left to do is the 4 reindeer on the side, attaching them together, and all the little facial features and Santa hats and the little poofy ball. I'm thinking about cutting his beard and brushing it to make it fuzzy, but I don't know. The pattern calls for it to just be a loop stitch, but we shall see. But I'm almost done with that, and I'm glad for that. My second work in progress is the Pineapple Cascade Baby Dress, and it is by Kim Guzman. It is a free pattern. Oh, the scarf is a paid for pattern, by the way. But Heidi often offers coupon codes for her patterns, and a lot of times she gives patterns away for free on her Facebook group or through email. But this is the Pineapple Cascade Baby Dress. This is what I have so far. I'm making it with Lion Brand Mandala in the colorway Pegasus. Which I don't know how good it's showing up. And dang it, I just keep going all over the place. The scarf is made with scrap yarn that I have, and I believe it's all Red Heart. But this little pineapple dress, I feel like I've been working on it forever. I haven't though. I mean, because I didn't even have it started last video, but the yoke of the dress, the very top part, I had an impossible time finishing it. Every time I would try to make it, you chain 80 and then you have to do a stitch repeat, and you come up with a certain amount of stitches, and I kept coming up wrong every time. I would make it and rip it out, make it and rip it out, make it and rip it out. I did that like 4 times, I think. And then I finally figured out what I was doing wrong and fixed it. So I'm hoping the rest of the dress will be easy. And so far it has been. This will be my first project ever with pineapple stitch repeats, which I've always admired, but they're usually like dainty doilies and things with thread, and I've never ventured out to use thread. But those are my 2 works in progress. I will be starting a new works in progress today, and it is part of a crochet along hosted by Mary Smith on her Facebook group, which would be Made by Mary CAL group, Cal group. She does one every month, and she usually co-hosts with other people just to help, promote their patterns and such. But this month's is a Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer pillow. It's a big pillow of his head with antlers and his big nose and everything. So I gotta cast it on. I've been watching too many videos. I gotta put it on my hook and get it started, because I only have 4 weeks to finish it, but I should have it done. I think that's everything that I'm working on currently. Let's see. Next would be acquisitions, which I had quite a bit of acquisitions this week, but I don't have an excuse. I do for some of it. Some of it, I'll start with the littler things, is I got some Red Heart in Cafe Latte, which is attached to my scarf for the reindeer. And then I got 2 skeins of coffee, Red Heart coffee. This is for the scarf, and it's also for the reindeer pillow. I got a jumbo skein of black and a jumbo skein of white for the Grease Crochet Along that I am going to be participating in starting July 17th. I'm really excited about the Grease themed. It's the musical movie. Crochet Along. It's for an Afghan. It's hosted by Chaos and Chop Suey, which I'll link it below too. It's a paid, you have to buy the pattern to be in it, and then once you're in it, you get access to exclusive hooks, polymer clay hooks. But anyways, I'll talk about that in a minute. I also got Red Heart Pumpkin. This is for the Grease Crochet Along also. And then I went to a Walmart, just for regular, groceries or whatever. And I went to the yarn aisle as usual, just looking. And this was not a Walmart on the Lion Brand site that was supposed to have mandala. And it wasn't the first time they released it or the second time they released it. But I found mandala. I found a bunch of mandala. It was hidden underneath the bolts of batting in the sewing department. I just barely seen some sticking out, and when I first saw them, I thought that they were Bernat Pop. But then I seen the little thingy logo and almost had a heart attack. And they had a bunch of each color except unicorn. But they had 11 gnome, so I bought 8 of them. I'm not going to hold all 8 of them up, but they're sitting right here, and they're beautiful, and I love them, and I can't wait to add them to my virus blanket that I already showed to make it bigger so that I can keep it for myself. But I was so happy to find that, and I only bought 8 of the 11 because, left some behind for someone else. But that's all of my acquisitions, other than I did buy some more yarn needles, metal ones, but I've already got them in my notions bag, and it's not here. But back to the polymer clay hooks I mentioned. If you join the Grease themed crochet along, you get exclusive or access to exclusive polymer clay hooks from an Etsy shop, which I'll link below. And mine actually should have shipped today, I think. Yes, today. And hopefully it'll come really soon. I picked out a Pink Ladies one. She has a whole set of like 5 or 6, I think, different designs. And really like 12, because she has ergonomic designs and then the same type of hook, but in a slim design. Let me find, like this one. I prefer the slim design because of the way I hold my hook when I crochet. And you can only buy those hooks if you are a member of the Crochet Along, which the Crochet Along pattern I think was only $8, and when I bought it about a week ago, there was a coupon code and mine came out to be like $6 and some change. So if you like Grease, the movie musical, definitely look into that. I'm going to be doing my Crochet Along, hopefully, in corner to corner. It'll be my first corner to corner project that isn't that little square. But you can also do it in any way you like to do graphs, you know, single crochet, half double crochet, whatever gets the job done. I think you can also do it in Tunisian crochet, but I don't really know much about Tunisian crochet. But I think that's everything for this time. I feel like I've repeated myself multiple times, but it's because I've filmed it so many times. But hopefully I'll have more projects. I don't know if I have more finished objects next time, but definitely more whips, because I have got to get started on the stuff for the fair. After the baby dress and the Santa scarf, I have, I think, 5 or 6 more patterns that I want to get started for the fair, and one of them is an Afghan. I'm not sure if I'm going to be able to get it going and finished before the fair. Our fair is the 2nd week of September, and it's already the 1st week of July. I mean, I already have Afghan in mind. I'll just have to go get the yarn for it, which I know exactly how much yarn and what colors I need. It's only 9 skeins, and I think I could make it pretty quickly. But I guess we'll see. And I think that's all the updates. I feel like I'm rambling now, so I guess I'm going to go ahead and go. Hopefully this isn't horrible quality, but maybe next time I'll have a better system set up. Thanks for watching. Subscribe, like, comment, all that fun stuff. Bye.